true to you in all ways. Kitsune are often the go-betweens connecting the Great Spirit and those of us here in this realm. They are delightful, evasive, shy, friendly, and full of mischief, and they will protect you by sharing the secrets they overhear with you. Last but not least, pile number 1, 37, Mermaid with Floating Flowers. When the temporal blooms strewn reverently across my heart are my only signs of triumph, it makes me wonder, really wonder, whether they were childish whims or solemn from the start. An intense mermaid lies in her pond, hiding behind offerings of beautiful flowers strewn into her watery realm. She is resistant to the accolades and distrustful of her admirers, despite their authenticity and sincerity. You will soon be honored and recognized. Your accomplishments will soon be acknowledged. There is no need to be shy. You have earned the acclaim and deserve to be recognized. You may feel the need to question the rewards or the motives of those who seek to recognize you for what you have done, but do not worry. The attention is genuine, the esteem sincere. You have accomplished a great deal in the past that was never recognized. This explains your reluctance to accept the goodwill of your well-wishers now. But now is the time to open yourself up to the praise and allow it to heal the part of you that has been neglected for so long. Embrace being a success, a hero, or the award winner without letting it embarrass you or go to your head. Well, maybe just a little bit. All right, guys, that is the end of pile number 1. Okay, guys, pile number 2. Let's take a look at this again. This is Ehwaz. And Ehwaz needs to tell you that things will turn out fine no matter how difficult they are. The obstacles are instruments to test your patience, to hold your anxiety. Card number 1, Strength. I am aware of my ability to bring forth my inner strength. Then we have Dreams for our angel card. We have King of Pentacles with Alfalfa as our herbal tarot card. We have Dog in Reverse, which is number 14 in our Medicine Wheel cards. We have Autumnal Equinox, Release for the Earth Magic. Shape-shifting cards, Artemis of the Forest. Now you are independent and free. And then number 20, the Manta Ray Mermaid. Woohoo! That's awesome. Okay. Okay, pile number 2, Dreams. Pay attention to your dreams right now. Keep a dream journal. You are receiving important messages during your dreams. Sometimes you may wake up with the feeling that you have traveled or received instruction during your sleep. You wonder, why can't I remember my dreams? The messages and experiences of your dreams are never truly lost or forgotten. They are instead incorporated into your unconscious so that your higher self's wisdom and love govern your actions. You can more easily remember your dreams by writing whatever you recall immediately upon wakening. Just write any little bit you can remember, and the rest of the dream will unravel in your memory. Review your dream journal often and look for patterns and themes. These recurrent dream issues signify messages that your higher self and the angels are trying to tell you. King of Pentacles with Alfalfa as your herb or plant. The King of Pentacles is seated on a throne of rock and is looking directly at the viewer. His robe of red indicates his ability to confront and deal directly with the needs and requirements of living on the earth. Patience, willpower, and understanding of how the world works are his talents. He knows the body is a temple for spirit and sees the material world as the stage for spiritual growth. He works to achieve stability in finances, health, emotions, and in his home. He is goal-oriented and reaches for the highest success. The king must watch that he doesn't get so fixed on his goals, achievements, and rewards that he forgets the spirit behind material manifestations and thus becomes stubborn, selfish, resistant to change, and overly focused on material security. The key words are mastery of the workings of the world, goals, achievement, management of finances and values, being grounded and responsible for one's earthly existence, seeing the earth as the forum for spiritual growth, stubbornness, resistance to change, worries about security. His affirmation is, I work with the earth and all her gifts to see more clearly the manifestation of my spiritual self. Dog in reverse. In the contrary position, dog may be telling you that you have become critical or mean due to the company you are keeping. The reversal of this medicine could be also implied that it is time to stop cowering with fear and a time to begin to tackle the adversaries of your confidence. The key is to realize that these are not external enemies, but thought forms in your own mind which tell you that you are not worthy of loyalty, either to yourself or to others. You may want to examine the patterns of disloyalty in your life. Do you, for example, pass on gossip or not speak up when someone else is rumor mongering? Do you make jokes that belittle others? Do you refuse to return kindness? These are characteristics of fear, and particularly of fear that is common in the human being, two-legged family. The fear of not belonging or of not being approved of. Reclaim the power of loyalty to self and self-truths. Become like dog, your own best friend. Autumnal equinox. Release. Now is the time to let anything in your life fall away that is no longer useful or needed for the emerging expression of who you are, allowing yourself to gradually shed what has become burdensome and no longer congruent with your soul's purpose. Conserve your energy by allowing yourself more rest while at the same time making preparations for the winter season. Look especially at your material possessions and be brutally honest with yourself as you discern which of these can give away or somehow be released. Consider shedding relationships that have served their purpose and are no longer viable, as well as work a job that has become devoid of interest and passion. With release comes a sense of being much lighter, just like the trees that openly bear their nakedness once their leaves have departed and given room for whatever new life is ready to birth following a period of quiet and gestation. So let go of whatever has outlived its purposefulness and trust that something else will soon take its place. Artemis of the forest, now you are independent and free, number 32. Artemis is the beautiful Greek virgin goddess of the wild ways. She is a goddess of the sickle moon, the shape of the bow she carries with her, her every arrow straight and true. Nothing is wasted and all is preserved, cared for, put to rest. Artemis is a goddess of self-sufficiency. She is utterly self-reliant, and her strong, true huntress self can help you survive the time you find yourself in. Her symbols are the crescent moon, the bow and arrow, her hounds that hunt with her under the moonlight, and her deer, which she is both the hunter and the guardian of. The deer holds that paradox within. It is gentle yet so powerful, and one that so many depend on for survival. Hunting is a sacred thing. How we obtain our food and how we discover the strength within ourselves is very much an act of Artemis. She will insist that you go deep into the wilds, that you leave your comforts behind, and that you learn how strong you can be. She will confront you with the prospect of living close to the wild ways, and she will demand you be strong. She is a fearless goddess, gentle when necessary, comforting when it is merited, but one who will do what must be done to survive, even if it means hunting. You must do the same for a while. It is time to learn what it takes to survive. She is depicted here with the great Celtic god Cernunnos, the king stag, Artemis's perfect counterpart, and she is cared for after this time of fierce independence. This is a time for you to go into some kind of wilderness and wild place, whether this place is within you or out in the world. It is a time for you to become self-reliant, quiet, stealthy, aware. You must take your place as a being who can survive and support yourself. You may see this as a test or a hardship, but it is a great moment of coming into your own power. You have your quiver, your arrows and bows, and the companionship of the animals, the hounds, the deer, and the trees. You are able to take what you must be taken for survival at this time. When you hunt, do so with honor. Eat what you have grown, and create your own meals. This way you will grow in valor and connect more and more to the cycles of this world. The moon will shine on you as you hunt at night. You will tread softly. You will leave no tracks. You are in the sacred wild places, the nematomas, and you are a strong, free, independent one. Remember, too, that when you find this independence, that is when the great god, the king stag, Ceranos, will come to you. The positive masculine will be drawn to you. And as you have no desire to entrap him or exploit him, you will then know a good father, a true man, a wild and intense boyfriend, a caretaker and a gentleman, and another care for you. And another will care for you for a while. And last but not least, the Myths Mermaids, Manta Ray Mermaid, number 20. Tales of the deep from swabs at night paint a most unfavorable light upon a mysterious ethereal being graceful as a bird in flight. Scapegoat for casualties at sea, sunken ships are blamed on thee, yet fear and slander cannot curb your charming curiosity. A mermaid with a twisted tail leads a group of majestic manta rays through a starlighting manta rays through a starlighting blue sea. She is wise enough to trust and befriend the intellect of these creatures in spite of their legendary reputation of ferocity. Somebody has been talking about you behind your back. While it is flattering to know you are on everybody's mind, it is not so nice when you find some of what is being said is simply not true. Somehow, though, through misunderstanding or deliberate mudslinging, people are getting the wrong message about you, and it is time for you to set the record straight. If you need to, enlist the help of a trusted companion to put an end to these rumors once and for all. Okay, guys, so far so good, right? We are on pile number 3. And pile number 3 has this wonderful green agate over here. Can't remember where that one was. Oh, right here. Dagaz, or Dagaz, or Dagaz, I don't know. A big turnover in your life might be a new love, new work, new opportunities, or a new life attitude. Dagaz claims the darkness is gone and the sun will light your way. So here are your cards that go along with that. Feelings. I am aware of the need to get in touch with my feelings. Body care. 3 of Pentacles. Elk in the upright. Cave, sanctuary. Wow, I've never gotten this one. Mermaid in a koi pond. Oh my gosh. Rediscover your individuality. Become the dragon. La Serena, number 36. Okay, body care. The angels urge you to care for your physical body. You are asked to eat healthful foods, to exercise regularly, and to avoid toxins. This card is your angel's way of asking you to pay attention to your physical body. Perhaps you resist this guidance and the angels have repeatedly come to you about this topic.